Hi guys, welcome to Classic Rock and Country Music Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. I got another funny one, another good one from Waylon Jennings. I can't help myself, guys. Waylon Jennings is probably the greatest storyteller of all time, and this one's a great one. Waylon Jennings once said that there was more ugly women at a Conway Twitty show than anything he'd ever seen. Of all absolutely fantastic stories I've heard about Waylon Jennings over the years, this easily is one of my favorites. Now, I certainly don't think it's any secret that he is never afraid to say exactly what's on his mind, and if this isn't proof, I don't know what else it could be. Born on June 15th of 37 in Littlefield, Texas, Waylon dropped out of high school at the age of 16, determined to become a full-time musician. 58, Buddy Holly arranged Waylon's first recording session and hired him to play bass. In 59, while on tour with Buddy and his band, Waylon famously gave up his seat on the plane that crashed and ultimately killed Buddy, J.P., the Big Bopper Richardson, and Richie Valens. He eventually became a pioneer in the country outlaw movement of the 70s, but admitted plenty of times that was more of a marketing strategy than anything else, and once said that the most outlaw thing Willie ever did was that he probably came to town and double parked on Music Row. He was chock full of great stories and authentic commentary and totally changed the game because of it. And in the great 1988 interview with Spin, Waylon talked about the time that the promoter booked him for a show with Conway Twitty. Though his name wasn't out there in the advertising ahead of time due to confusion with the different shows up north they were appearing at with Dottie West. Well, now my mind is going 100 miles an hour, you know. Dame Bramage has set in. Probably the best story I got. Maybe not the best one, but it's true. We were booked one time up north. This guy that booked us, and this was about 15 years ago, he sent me to Syracuse, where Dottie was supposed to be, and he sent me to Rhode Island, where I was supposed to be. When Waylon got to Syracuse for one of the shows, he took a very unpolitical, correct approach, saying that he'd never seen so many ugly women in one room in his life. And of course, it was all in jest, but it being Waylon, he couldn't let Conway, who was known for driving the women wild, get off without some friendly shit talking. Well, we got up there in Syracuse, and I was there with Conway Twitty, and I'd never seen that many ugly women congregating in all my life, and I told him so. I said, "Boy, you do draw an ugly class of woman." Conway reminded him that it was both of their shows, to which perfectly replied with this, and he said, "Well, you were booked on the show too," and I said, "Yeah, but I wasn't advertised." I mean, who else could put it quite like that and get away with it? Hilarious. What a legend. Waylon was certainly one of a kind, but I don't think something like this would pass in an interview today. Moreover, not only do I think that wouldn't pass, I think I can't think of many artists that who would even try to say something like that in the first place. And maybe that's a good thing, I don't know. But I do miss when country music had characters like him. And he wasn't kidding around when he wrote, "I've Always Been Crazy." God, I love Waylon Jennings, man. His music's great. He's a great vocalist, great songwriter. But even if you want to get past that and you don't like it, his stories are legendary. They're great. They're so funny. Just a funny, great storyteller. Please subscribe if you haven't not yet. Please like this video. I'd appreciate it. You guys have a great day. God bless you. Okay, I'll pray for you.